Hello fellas. Welcome back to Top 5 Choices. Today's video I am gonna do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best Fitbit watches, 2021. After doing proper researches, we came to the conclusion that meets the best in terms of overall. Kindly leave a like if you find this helpful, and I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications if you haven't. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. We'll be back with more videos. The Fitbit Charge 3 has the same rectangular screen and band design as seen on its predecessor, the Charge 2, but the design has been refined and tweaked somewhat. Firstly, the Fitbit Charge 3 is thinner, so it looks a little less chunky on your wrist. It's much lighter too, as it's made from aluminum instead of stainless steel, which the Fitbit Charge 2's body was clad in. This makes the new device 20% lighter, and you can really feel the difference here. It also feels much more comfortable as a result. One thing to note however is that there aren't any pressable buttons on the Charge 3. That's because this one has a full touchscreen rather than the tap to cycle screen we saw on the Charge 2, meaning you'll do most of your navigating around its features with your finger on the display. Owning this functionality is an inductive button on the left-hand edge of the tracker which you can use to wake the device or go back a screen. It will give you a little tactile vibration feedback to let you know it's working. There's a knack to the way you must hit it in order for it to respond well to your tap, otherwise you'll find yourself tapping away aggressively until it recognizes your press, like we did at first. Once you've got the knack however, it works rather well and proves to be a nippy way to navigate the tracker. Another new update introduced on the Fitbit Charge 3 is the strap design. The Fitbit Inspire 2 is a refreshed version of the Fitbit Inspire HR, continuing a similar, slightly understated design language. Fitbit curved the Inspire 2's edges and slimmed down its depth, so it sits more flush to your wrist. It also adopted dual haptic side buttons in lieu of the physical button, which likely adds to its lightweight feel. But unlike the haptic button on the rest of last year's Fitbits, you need to pinch both sides of the Inspire 2 simultaneously to access the settings menu or return to your home screen. While it might not look much different than subtle, less expensive activity bands like the Amazfit Band 5 or Wise Band, the Inspire 2's durable buckle adds to its quality. I found Fitbit's tracker molded more comfortably to my arm than those other bands, too. Like some pricier trackers, the Inspire 2 offers automatic workout tracking for select exercise types, although you can easily begin a workout from the exercise app on your wrist. The workout types include but are not limited to running, walking, weights, interval workouts, biking and swimming. There's no onboard GPS like on the Fitbit Charge 4, so you'll need your phone for more accurately tracking your mileage and viewing your route on a map. Speaking of sleep tracking, the Inspire 2 can tell you how well, or not, you sleep each night when you wear it to bed. The Fitbit Charge 5 follows the same biologic industrial design language as the Sense, Versa 3, and Inspire 2, with smooth lines inspired by the human body and soft colors. It's a big departure from the Charge 4, which had a much more angular design. The Charge 5 also looks more luxurious than its predecessor thanks to its stainless steel case, which replaces the Charge 4's plastic shell. It's available in 3 colorways: black with graphite stainless steel, lunar white with soft gold stainless steel, and steel blue with platinum stainless steel, pictured here. Additional bands are sold separately, including a perforated strap design for better breathability during sports. These are big changes, but the Charge 5's most noticeable upgrade is its display. Rather than the monochrome memory and pixel screen of the Charge 4, the new watch has a full-color AMOLED display, just like that of the Fitbit Luxe. It's crisp and bright, with smooth scrolling and animations. There's an always-on option that makes it easier to see the screen at a glance, but we found it unnecessary in everyday use. Unlike some fitness trackers we've tested, the Charge 5's display woke reliably whenever we raised our wrist to check the time. The Fitbit Charge 5 has no physical buttons, but there's an oval sensor on each side of the case for the watch's ECG and ADA apps. On the rear of the watch you'll find the usual optical heart rate sensor, plus the contacts for the charger. This is identical to the charger used by the Fitbit Luxe, and attaches to the Charge 5 magnetically. Unfortunately for MacBook users, it uses a USB-A cable. The Fitbit Charge 4 is slim, measuring 35.8mm by 22.7mm by 12.5mm, and so light you'll easily forget you're wearing it, a real plus for a device that's designed to be worn both day and night, with only the occasional break to give your skin a rest. The watch saves detailed activity data for the past week, and your total steps, distance, steps climbed and calories burned for the last 30 days. Older figures won't be lost, though. You can look back further using the Fitbit app. An optical sensor on the inside of the watch measures your heart rate every second while you're working out, and every 5 seconds the rest of the time. The Fitbit Charge 4 has a very similar design to its predecessor in terms of shape and size, with the slim, rectangular face we've come to expect. There are 2 versions to choose from. The Fitbit Charge 4 Standard Edition is supplied with a robust silicone strap in black, rosewood, a shade of purple, or storm blue/black. The Fitbit Charge 4 Special Edition, which is supplied with 2 straps, one black silicone, and one reflective woven nylon, which looks a little like tweed, and makes a smart alternative for more formal occasions. Straps are easy to remove and swap. Built-in GPS is a real game changer for the Fitbit Charge 4, and makes it a viable alternative to dedicated fitness trackers for anyone who enjoys running, cycling and swimming for general fitness, but doesn't need the wealth of data provided by a dedicated Garmin watch or Polar. It also features an altimeter for measuring stairs climbed. NFC allows you to use the Fitbit Charge 4 for contactless payments through Fitbit Pay, and you can control the Spotify app on your phone via Bluetooth. The device is water resistant to a depth of 50 meters, making it suitable for swimming, showering and sweating, but Fitbit advises taking a moment to dry the band afterwards. The Fitbit Sense is a good-looking smartwatch. It has a very similar design to the Fitbit Versa line, with a square face and rounded edges that Fitbit's designers say are inspired by the lines of the human body. The case is stainless steel, giving the Sense a premium look, with a small touch-sensitive button on the left-hand side that can be set up for quick access to your most frequently used apps. A single press will open one app, this is Alexa by default, and a double press will display 4 shortcuts to other apps. We found this particularly useful for accessing our favorite workouts without scrolling through the watch's menus, and for quickly starting an ADA scan. The Fitbit Sense comes with an infinity band strap, which is made from soft silicone with no hard buckles or catches. It's very similar to the band on the recently released Polar Unite, and has the same issue of being ever so slightly tricky to fasten, as you have to feed the end of the band underneath the strap to secure it. However, once you've mastered it, the band is extremely comfortable, and we found we barely felt it, which is particularly useful at night. Fitbit recommends wearing it a little tighter while you're working out to ensure an accurate heart rate reading, cleaning the band regularly with soapy water, and taking it off periodically to allow your skin to breathe. Like most Fitbits, the Sense is supplied with 2 bands to fit a range of wrist sizes. The smaller band fits wrists 5.5 to 7.1 inches in circumference, while the larger one fits wrists 7.1 to 8.7 inches in circumference. There's a huge array of watch faces to choose from in the Fitbit app, including the newly released SPO 2 face, and you can pick 4 to save to your Sense for quick access. However, their location on the Sense is a little counterintuitive. Although the watch's settings menu allows you to change various settings related to its face, including setting the brightness and toggling always-on mode on and off. However, if you want to change the design of the watch face, you need to access a separate menu labeled Clocks.